welcome back to another video. My name is Ariel and I am the owner of Ariebea Sticker Shop. In today's video I am going to be talking about these monthly tabs that are in my Etsy shop. I've been selling them for quite a number of years and sometimes I do get a few questions about them. So today I'm going to show you guys how I like to apply my tabs into my planners. I'll show you guys a few quick tips and tricks to get them on as fast as possible, and then I'll also show you a few other things that I like doing with them. So in my shop I have a variety of different tabs, both on clear sticker paper like this, and I also have a few on regular sticker paper as well that is opaque. But I have a ton of different options in 2 different fonts in my shop, so you can go ahead and check those out. I do have a few pictures of it on my Instagram as well if you want to see them in action. But today I'm going to be focusing on these. So as you can see here, in one sheet of these tabs you get all of the 12 months, notes, yearly, and a monthly tab. These types of sticker sheets are perfect for a full year planner, which is like this Hobonichi weeks. I also have versions that fit into the A6 Hobonichis as well as the A5 Hobonichi cousin, but you're not restricted to only those sizes, and I'll talk about that a little bit later in the video, but for now I'm going to show you guys how I like to apply these. Okay, so as you can see I have already opened it up to the page that I want to put my tab on, and I'm just gonna prepare some of my tabs. So what I like to do when I'm applying my tabs, whether it's on transparent paper or on regular sticker paper, is that I like to pull up half of the tab, only half of it, and then I like to fold it over on itself and then crease where the center is, so you have something to fold over after applying your tab. I like doing this just to ensure that when I fold it over the page later, the line is very nice and crisp. So now I have my tab here and you can see that it is folded in half. I'm just going to put it on my hand first. I made sure to clean my hands first so I don't have any residue or anything on it. Because these are clear tabs, it can be a little bit finicky. If you're using sticker tabs, it doesn't really matter if you get a little piece of glitter or something stuck inside there or whatever, maybe a piece of dust. But the reason why I put on my tabs like this is so that it is easier for me to reposition them if I ever make a mistake. You guys know Tomoe ribbon paper is a little bit on the thinner side, so it can rip. If you see, I'm running the sticker across the paper and it's not really sticking to it because I put it on my hand, but once I leave it there for an extended period of time, the adhesive will get a little bit more sticky and will adhere permanently. From experience, the transparent tabs from my shop are a little bit more difficult to apply than the regular sticker paper, because not only with the transparent ones you have to make sure that there's no dust particles stuck inside when you're applying them, and also the adhesive is just a little bit stronger than the regular sticker paper, so the transparent ones are a little bit more difficult to move and can be a little bit more finicky. So if you're a little bit worried about using transparent tabs, you might want to try using the regular sticker paper ones, the permanent matte. But after a little bit of practice, I mean there are 12 tabs here, so by the time you get halfway through the year you already have quite a bit of practice, and hopefully you'll be able to put on your tabs the way you want to. So now that I've done a lot of talking, I'm just going to go ahead and start applying some of these tabs on first. So I'm just going to move that. I'm using these 2 clips here to keep my Techo book flat so it doesn't fold over as I'm applying these. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line up the bottom of the word January here with the page. I do use the actual grid on the paper to make sure I'm straight, but I don't use it to line up my tabs because depending on where you are in the book, because of the binding, the grid sometimes shifts. So if you align to the grid that's actually on the page, then it might be, your tabs might not be all even. So now I have my January here that is placed on my page, and you can kind of see that I lined it up perfectly with the bottom of the word there. I'm not gonna fold this over yet. I'm gonna continue doing all of them in case I need to reposition them to make them all even. So I'm just gonna repeat the same process. I'll do it again here so you guys can see. So I'm only going to lift up half of the tab and then fold it over and crease where the fold should be. Then I'm just going to take off the tab, put it on my hand a couple of times, and then I'm going to find the next page that I want my tab on, which is this one, or maybe the one before. Let's see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up those few pages in between and then just use my finger to place it just next to the other tab, just like that. I hope you guys were able to see that. There is just a little tiny space in between these tabs for now, and then I'll see if I need to adjust them a little bit later. But I'm going to be continuing doing this for all of the months. And once I get to December, I'm going to see if I need to move it again. As you can see, I can still pick up and move around my tab because I placed it on my hand, so it isn't exactly permanent yet, but later it will be once I leave it for a couple more minutes. So I'm just going to continue doing that for the rest of my tabs. For some of you, it might be easy to start on January. For others, it might be easier to start in December. It's up to you. For me, I usually just do January anyways. So again, just scoring, picking it up, putting it on my hand a couple times, finding my page, and then I'm just aligning it quickly with all of the other tabs, then checking behind to see if the word is just above the page. And there, I'm almost halfway through. I've had a lot of practice doing this in all of my various planners, so it actually doesn't take me too much time now to do it. But if this is your first time putting on some sticker tabs, then you might want to take a little bit more time, just in case. So as you can see, I'm about halfway through, and I can just quickly measure it with my hands to see whether or not I'll have enough room. And it looks pretty good so far, so I might not need to be doing major adjustments afterwards once I get to December, which is always good. For me personally, I like to start my tab after like the curve of the page, so like right there. So there you can see now all of my tabs are partially on. I'm just going to check if they're all on the right page. This is March, yes. It's very important to check this before, trust me you guys. Just make sure that they are on the correct page that you want. You just want to double check just in case. This is May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So, okay, so I just double checked everything and so far it looks really good. So now what I'm going to do is fold all of these tabs over, and because I already made that score, it's going to be easy for me to do so. I'm just going to quickly go like that and then just run my nail over it so it's perfectly flat. I find that folding over these tabs is even easier when it's the regular like white sticker paper. It's so easy. That's why I recommend you guys do that. So you get a clean, even edge. Also do make sure that you are only putting your tab over one page, because I have done that before. I have stuck 2 pages together and I had to slowly rip the pages apart and replace my tab afterwards, which is not fun. Oops. Okay everyone, so now you can see all of my tabs are nicely placed here. I actually didn't have to move them around that much after I finished the December. I only moved a few of these later months so that they were a little bit more evenly spaced, but I'm very happy with how they turned out. As you can see, my sticker sheet is now empty because I also did put on the last few tabs at the top here. As you can see here, I do have the yearly tab on the yearly page, the monthly tab, and then notes, which goes to the notes page in the back. This is all of the grid pages in the back. I'm very happy with how this turned out. It looks really, really cute, especially in this cover. But I'm not done with this video. I do have a few more tips about these tabs that I want to show you guys. So in my shop, you guys know that there are 3 different sizes for my tabs. There is the week size, which is the one that I put in here. There is the A5 cousin size, and then there is also the A6 original size. I'm going to show you the tabs that I have on my A6. You might have already seen this in another video, but these are the tabs that I put on here. This is in A6 size, and this is the transparent pink version in the classic font, so it's different than the one that I have in here. So you can use these tabs in literally any A6 notebook, in literally any A5 notebook as well, because the dimensions are approximately the same. You would just have to try your best to space these out as evenly as possible, however you prefer, of course. But the great thing about these tabs is that they are not only specifically for bound planners like this. So for the A6 tabs like this, you can definitely still use it in other branded planners, not just the Hobonichi. You can use it in Midori planners, you can use it in A6 Stylogy planners as well. That same thing goes for the A5. You can use them in any A5 planners like the Listrum, what are other ones? Midori also has, Stylogy also has, I think Take a Note also has. And for the weeks, because this is sort of like a size that is sort of in between, it's taller than the A6, you can actually use these tabs in B6 notebooks as well. So you don't have to just use this here in Hobonichi Weeks, you can use them in any B6 like Stylogy or something like that. Maybe it might work in a Wonderland 222, although I haven't tried that yet. And something else that I also really like about these tabs is that you don't always have to put them into bound planners like this. You can also put them in rings. You guys know that I am also a ring planner person, so I also, this past year I used the Hobonichi week size tab here in my B6 rings. So here is an Aurastelle B6 planner. The inserts that I have in here are personal wide, but I decided to put these transparent, cute tabs here. This one is the week size, but I put it in personal wide inserts. And literally, you guys, it fits almost exact because you can see the page size, the height is almost exactly the same. So that is the Hobonichi weeks in a personal wide, but you can also obviously use it in a B6. And then I also have to show you the A5 version. So A6, any A6 tabs can be used in any A6 notebooks, any A6 rings, because they're also the same size. For the weeks tabs, you can use them in personal wide rings, B6 rings, as well as B6 notebooks. And lastly, the A5 tabs can also be used in A5 ring inserts, as well as A5 wide. I'm going to quickly show you. This is a little introduction to my A5 wide planner that I'm still currently setting up. Here you can see the tabs here. These ones are the cute marble in the regular sticker paper. This one is not the transparent ones, as you guys can see. But these ones are A5 Hobonichi cousin tabs, but they fit really well in A5 wide with just a little bit of space in between all of the tabs. If you were to do a regular A5, then you probably would want to space these out like right next to each other. Because A5 wide is just a little bit taller than A5 wide, I just decided to add a little bit of space in between, and it turned out really, really cute. Hey guys, just popping in at the end of this video to tell you about a few more things. I wanted to show you guys what the A6 Hobonichi tabs look like in A6 rings. So here you guys can see the A6 tabs in action on A6 ring inserts. This is how I quickly applied them, as you can see. Because ring inserts are obviously not bound, I do find it easier to take them out of my ring planner and clip them together with a bulldog clip or something like that, paper clip, just so they aren't moving around. That way you can get a really, really straight line. So those are what the A6 inserts look like, and I'll just quickly put them into my planner. I have a space for them here, so you can see what they look like. Brand new. I think they look so, so cute. And I also wanted to share with you guys another thing. Where did I just put those tabs? Okay. Alongside these tab sets, I do also have some add-on sticker sheets as well. So these are add-ons of 3 more sticker tabs. At the moment in my shop, I only have them in transparent. However, in my next release, which is coming in a few weeks, I will be adding them in white sticker paper as well. And again, I have them in the 3 sizes. I have them in A5, A6, and weeks again, because they're all different sizes for the planners. But I have them in all of the exact same color combinations and font combinations as all of the other ones, but these ones are kind of just like extra. So on this specific add-on, you have a extra tracking tab, an extra index, and an extra list, and then I have a second option which has health, finance, and notes. I found that these are the tabs that people are most interested in, so that's why I added them as add-ons. And another reason why I decided to have these add-ons in sets of 3 is because if you are in like an Avec Hobonichi, like this one for example, you do get 2 books per year, right? So the reason why I have these tabs is if you are using one set of these tabs for one book, including the notes yearly and monthly, you will not have another set of these 3 tabs for your second Avec book. Because the Avec book is divided into 2 for 1 year, so you would use the first 6 tabs in one book and possibly the notes yearly and monthly in that first book, so for your July to December book you wouldn't have these. So in my next release I will be releasing a add-on set with the notes yearly and monthly in case you do have an Avec book. And like I said, I will be releasing them both in the transparent and in the white sticker paper. If you're watching this video a little bit later, then these are probably already out in the shop, so you can go ahead and grab them. You don't need to wait. So I wanted to thank you guys really quick again for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and informational and allows you to see a lot more like combinations that you can do in your planners. I really like using these tabs in both my Hobonichis and my rings. I'm probably also going to be putting the week's tabs in my B6ology that I'm going to be setting up for the new year. I haven't set it up yet because I'm going to set it up probably in March, April time, because I still have another notebook to finish before then. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below or message me on my Etsy. And yeah, thank you guys again. I will see you in the next video. Bye!